Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tamisha. If you guys don't know, Tamisha ET, and welcome to my channel. That sounds so weird, but this is my first video, and y'all, excuse the loud noise. They're like cutting trees and stuff like that outside of my house, outside of my APTs, and I've been needing to do this video for the past 2 weeks, and the day I wake up and I'm determined to do it, as I'm getting ready, all of a sudden they're cutting down trees outside my house. And I was just praying. I was just like, you know what, God, as I'm doing my makeup, I just hope that they finish by the time I'm done. And they were quiet, and as soon as I cut on my camera, y'all, like, you hear all this noise. So I'm not gonna let that stop me, because I know this video is long overdue. So I'm just gonna try to project and hope you guys hear me, and we just about to do it, because Poppy out there not finna stop my channel, okay? So hey y'all, my intro video is basically gonna be how I walked out of the dentist with my braces with no deposit. Like, only had to be God. So I'm here, and it's always been in my spirit to start a YouTube channel, but I'm just like, I don't know what to start. I don't really be doing my makeup like that. I don't do this, I don't do that. But I'm just like, I don't know. I got my braces, and then I'm just like, I want to document my journey, like, because most of you guys know me, but the people that don't know me that are watching this, I have like a gap. So I have a gap. I've always had a gap. I'm gonna insert clips in here so y'all can see my beautiful gap before the braces. And it's like, it's a wide gap. So I want to document my journey, and I was like, the only way that I could document my journey without it getting lost in my files, in my iCloud, in my Google Photos, is to do it digitally. So I wanted to do it on YouTube. So that's what we about to do. We about to go on this journey together. So first off, I want to tell you guys how I walked outside the doctor's office with my braces with no down deposit. So 2 weeks before I actually got my braces, I went to Smile Direct Club because I just wanted braces, because I started feeling like self-conscious about my gap, because my gap was getting wide. However, I always loved my gap. I always thought that was just like, I always had a gap my whole life, so that was me. But I just started feeling self-conscious because as you grow older, I don't know if you guys know, but your teeth shifts. And because I have a gap, because like my frenum and all the tissues and all that type of stuff, like my gap was getting wider. So I'm just like, you know what, I want to do something about it. So, but I didn't want braces, because I just didn't want wires in my mouth. So I went to Smile Direct Club to see if they would work for me, and I had a free consultation and whatever, they worked. And I had to put the down payment. I was thinking about it. So me and my dad was talking about it, and the day for me to put down my deposit, he just was like, are you sure that they are going to be able to help you because of your gap, this and that? So long story short, I ended up going to a real orthodontist, and I scheduled a consultation with two orthodontists. I ended up sending my like free consultation form or whatever. And then I went to one to like all the way in South Miami, and they were pretty good. I liked everybody in the doctor's office. They were gonna do something called fast braces, which it was only gonna take like 7 to 8 months, where I would have to wear the braces. But yeah, so at the end of that consultation, the only way they do payment plans is if you do third-party payments. Now, sister ain't got the full thing to just put it down. Even if I did, I probably wouldn't have done it. So yeah, the only way to do partial payments was to go through a third party. Now I sit down in his office. He's like, okay, how's your credit? Once he says that, I'm just like, okay, I already see where this is about to go. I was just like, honestly, my credit is trash. It is not good, and I don't know, whatever. He was like, well, we could try it. You know how they sauce you, so they tried it on all 3 places. And I got denied, of course. So I called my dad, and I said, of course, like, just horrible. I'm getting my life together, y'all. But I got denied, and I called my dad, and I told him, okay, daddy, like, I need your information so I could do this. So he's like, okay. Mind you, he has a high credit score, like a higher than me. It's not all the way high, but it's a good credit score, and he got my car with that credit score. So it's like, I don't know. So what he went through, like, the man went through, tried all three, and it did not work. So I left there, like, kind of discouraged, like, driving. I'm just like, I called my dad telling him, like, what happened, and he was just like, all right, you didn't see another place that you wanted to go to? And I was like, I did, but they didn't email me back. So when I get off the phone with you, I'm like, email them and see if they have any free, like, if they have any free consultations today. So I'm like driving. I'm just like, I did the consultation. I did an appointment for 2:30 because that appointment was like at 9 a.m. So like 2:30. So as I'm driving, I'm just like, God, I'm just doing this. Like, I feel discouraged. I'm like, I called my mom, vent to her, like, I need to get my credit right. You can't do nothing in this world if you don't have credit. Like, this is so annoying. Da, 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 da. So when I get off the phone with her and I do the appointment, I'm just like, God, I'm just going to this appointment just to go. Because if I need to get credit, I need to get braces based off my credit, this is just not gonna work. So I'm just like, I'm just going because I'm just going. Like, you do what you can do. And I was discouraged. I'm not gonna lie. I was low-key discouraged. So 2:30 comes. I get to the doctor's office probably like 20 minutes early. I sit and I do my paperwork, and they call me in like as soon as I was done. So I'm like, I do my x-ray and things like that, and then I have to wait on the doctor, like the orthodontist or whatever, for her to check my bite down and stuff like that. But I'm sitting in a room with this guy. Come to find out, he's the billing guy, and he's asking me any questions. He's like, you have any questions and stuff like that? And I'm telling him, like, you know, about my day, like how I went to another dentist, asking them if they have fast braces and stuff like that. And then we just talking, and then the lady finally comes in. She checks my bite down, and then I sit, and like afterwards I talk to the man. So he's like, okay, well, I'm going over billing with you. This is how much it will be for your case. You will have to have it for 2 years. Once he said 2 years, y'all, I was like, what? Like, I kind of was discouraged again. Like, dang, like, Smile Direct Club was talking about 2 years. Smile Direct Club was talking about 8 months. Fast Braces was talking about 8 to 9, 7 months. 7 to 9 months. They talking about some 2 years. I have to have wires in my mouth for 2 years. What? So I'm just like, ugh, whatever. And then I'm just like, 2 years? And he's like, yeah, it's going to go by fast. And then you're going to have to wear retainers every night. And you're going to have a permanent retainer. I'm just like, I have to wear retainers every night for the rest of my life. He was like, yeah, we all have to. And I was just like, in a mood. So, he gives me the paperwork. He's just, okay, like, this is how much it's going to be, which wasn't expensive at all like that. Because I remember when I first went to go get a consultation in, like, high school, it was, like, almost $5,000. But my braces cost, like, $3,000, almost $4,000. So, and I only had to put $300 down. Mind you, this is a whole nother story, long story short. I owe my daddy my deposit. Like, he gave me the deposit, but I spent it on something else. And I was supposed to get it back. Like, but I didn't. I am going to put that story in my Philly, New York vlog. But, okay, so I call my dad. I'm just like, Daddy, like, this is how much it's going to be. And then he's just like, all right, tell the man that you're going to pay Friday. Mind you, it was a Wednesday. He's like, tell him to put my account number and have them take the money out Friday. And so I got off the phone with the man. And I was like, okay, like, I put my dad's account number. I put when to take the money out. And then I was like, can I place the down deposit on Monday? And he's like, I don't ever really do this. He was like, our company or whatever, our office is very nice. We're all really nice, like, we're all really nice. We don't charge interest fees, and we don't send people to collections. So no, I don't like to be nice to people like that because they take advantage. But I feel something, like, I feel like I could trust you. I feel like something is telling me to trust you, something is telling me to do it for you. So I'm sitting down across the table and I'm just like, okay, like I'm just like, okay, like I didn't even think of it. I'm just like, okay, like he feels like I am gonna come back on Monday to get like to pay. And in that moment I was just like, okay, I'm just doing this. I don't know, I feel like I just was in the office, like I didn't really think nothing of it. So we get up and I'm just like, okay, like, you know, thank you so much. I'll see you Monday. Like, have a great rest of your day. And then he's just like, ma'am, like, where you going? Like, sit down so we can put the braces. And I was like, y'all, when he said that, my heart went to my behind. Like, my heart dropped to my behind. And I was just like, what? Like, and then my heart started beating. He was just like, sit down so we could do the braces. And I'm just like, no, I'm going to come back Monday. And he's like, you're going to pay me on Monday, right? And I was just like, yes. He was like, okay, so today and Monday is the same thing. Sit so we could put your braces down, braces in. I started spazzing. I'm just like, oh, no. Y'all, I started getting teary-eyed. He was like, ma'am, do you want to call your father? So I called my dad and I'm like, Daddy, they're trying to put the braces in my mouth right now. And my dad is like, get off the phone with me and do what you got to do. And I was just like, ah. So I start crying. I get teary-eyed. And he's just like, what's wrong? And I'm just like, I can't do this today. Like, I have to mentally prepare myself. Like, I got to go home and think about it. Like, I got to mentally prepare myself. And he's just like, ma'am, like, sit down. Like, he was kind of over me. Then I'm just like, okay. Like, holding back tears. And like, I'm like wiping my face. I had to do another x-ray. And the lady's just like, I remember her name. Her name is Cecilia. Mind you, this doctor's office is called Derby. Derby. I'm going to put the information down below. But it's Derby Orthodontics. And her name was Cicely. She was so sweet. She about to be my friend for the next 2 weeks. Next 2 years. But she had me do another x-ray, and then she saw me like tearing up, and she was like, it's not gonna hurt, trust me, it's not gonna hurt, you're not gonna feel no pain today, tomorrow you're gonna feel pain, trust me, oh my gosh, you're gonna love your beautiful smile afterwards and stuff like that. And I'm just like, thank you, whatever. But I wasn't crying because I thought it was gonna hurt. Like, I was crying because how God did everything. Like, so I had to pull myself together. I sat on a chair. I was really holding back tears the whole entire time. Like, I'm talking to God the whole entire time. And I'm just thinking like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe I'm getting braces right now. So long story short, I get the braces in my mouth and I walk out of the doctor's office. And as soon as I unlocked the door and touched my handle, I just was like, like, I broke down crying. Like, I broke down crying like a little baby. Like, you stole my doll. And, like, I lost my mama in the mall. I just was crying my eyes out. Like, I called my homegirl screaming. She thought, like, something was wrong with me. Like, I just could not understand how God did that. Like, I didn't understand how God, like, was showing his love to me so much in that moment. Like, that I walked in, I didn't really even expect for me to leave with braces. And I'm gonna do another video on that, like how we just do stuff and without no real expectation. We just do things because we just doing it, but we don't really expect nothing out of it. Because if I'm honest, I walked in there, and because I didn't have the money really, I didn't really expect to leave out of there with them braces in my mouth. Like, and I feel like that's how we walk around in life. Like, we walk around like, yeah, we want something. We'll walk into a store, we'll walk into a situation, and it's like, not really, because we don't have one particular thing, we don't walk out expecting to walk out with that thing. And that's what God had to show me. Like, my expectation level wasn't on point with how I was moving. I was going to the doctor's office, I was going to the orthodontist, like, for a consultation for braces, and I wasn't expecting to walk out with braces. Like, sis, what you was going in there for? Like, my expectation wasn't matching up to my level of actions. And I feel like that's what we do all the time. Like, yeah, faith without works is dead, but it's like, yeah, you do the work, and you have faith, but are you expecting to receive really what you are doing, like what you working for? Like, and it's a verse in the Bible that says, if you pray and you believe, it'll come to pass. I'm gonna look for it and I'm gonna try to put it somewhere in here. But you can't pray for something. Okay, if you pray for something in confidence, it'll happen. But you can't pray for something in lack of confidence and expect it to happen. Like, you have to have confidence. So that's what God was showing me in that moment. But y'all, that's how I walked out the doctor's office without putting down the payment. So that's how that happened. God is so good. He's so amazing. And I just want to tell y'all, like, update y'all. I have to have these for 2 years, and I go in 6 weeks to get them tightened. I've had them for 2 weeks now, and I could, like, bite down. I can eat properly. The only thing is, like, my 2 front teeth, like, I bite down, it's still pretty, it hurts. It still hurts. Like, those 2 teeth are still sore. What else? I'm gonna put in, like, a clip where, like, one night, like, my mouth right here was just, like, hurting, and I think I might put the picture up when I, like, got outside the car after I was crying. Like, I took a picture of my teeth. But I'm gonna show y'all, like, first 2 days, it was, y'all, you can't eat. You can't eat. Like, I was learning so much. Like, first 2 days, I learned how, like, greedy I am. Like, I just like to eat. And then I also learned how fast I move, because I noticed that I'm a fast talker, and I noticed that I'm a fast eater. I couldn't do neither. Like, and every time I was talking, my teeth were hitting each other, and it would hurt so bad the first 2 days. And I had to talk slower. I had to eat slower. I think the eating slower was one thing that really pissed me off, because I'm just like, my food is cold, and I don't want to eat cold food. Like, I'm a fast eater. Anybody that knows, bitch, I'm done with my food first. But I just want to keep y'all updated with this journey. My next appointment is November 6th. I got them in September 25th or 26th or something like that. So my next appointment is November 6th. So y'all coming with me to my next appointment. But I feel like this, y'all don't mind. I got 2 pimple, like, I don't know, I'm breaking out. And the way I did my face today, I did a no foundation thing. I just did powder, so, like, it's not fully covered. And for some reason, I didn't see these pimples until after I finished my makeup. I could have put concealer over it, but whatever. Yeah, so this is it. She was telling me, though, because I was telling her, like, y'all have fast braces and stuff like that, and she was just like, no. She was like, that's not a, she ain't never hear about that, whatever. But one thing she told me was, your teeth, whoa. She was like, your teeth move at 0.2 millimeters per month. And she was like, my gap is probably 5 millimeters. Okay, sis, I know it's big. You ain't have to tell me that. But she was just like, that might take 6 to 7 months itself. That math doesn't add up, but whatever. So, yeah. So, I'm going to just show y'all. I have to have them for 2 years, and right now I don't have any I don't have anything. I don't have any power chains. I don't have none of that, elastic bands and none of that. When I go in 2 weeks, we gonna see what they say. But I honestly, I don't know why I'm cracking, but I just pray that, like, these are off before 2 years or on the 2-year mark, because I'm just praying that my teeth will shift fast. Like, I'm just believing in God to do that for me. But yeah, the other day I felt like, lately I've been feeling like this side of my teeth is just like coming in, and then, like, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest and vulnerable in this moment right now. I don't know, like, I haven't been feeling like all of that. Like, I haven't been really taking pictures. I feel weird. I feel funny. The first few days, first few weeks, like, with me smiling, I would just, like, cover my mouth, because I felt like I was brace face girl with the wire and the helmet. And then another thing I noticed is just, like, I speak with, like, like, everybody speaks and their teeth opens, but, like, I'm always speaking and I'm smiling, or, like, like, every time I open my mouth, you see my teeth. So I was just afraid that, like, they were real bulky. So I was just afraid, like, dang, once I open my mouth, everybody about to see these big behind wires in my mouth, and I didn't like that. So today I'm just like, you know what, this video is long overdue. I recorded this video already, by the way, and it just did not go good, so I had to delete all those clips and start again. So I woke up this morning determined to, you know what, I'm gonna record this video. So I did, and with makeup I think I look cute. Another reason why I was feeling a little off, because like I feel like my jaw is shifting, especially like on my bite down, or how I am when I'm just like chilling. Like I just feel like I'm kind of biting my cheek. I feel like my jaw is definitely shifting, so it's different, it's new. But we about to see, like, because we about to go on this journey together. So yeah, I plan to do braces vlogs, but this is on my Tamisha ET YouTube, so I'll have like every kind of thing like that I do. I'm gonna be showing y'all my braces. I'll be doing some vlogs. I'm gonna do definitely life building skills, life building tips and tricks and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be doing like for like Bible study and things like that. I'm gonna do them on Unleashing Souls. But I'm gonna bring y'all in a little bit on my life, whatever. So yes, this is T. This is how I got braces with no down deposit. Like, God did it. It was no one else. He did it. So I just hope y'all enjoy this video, and I hope y'all coming with me on the ride. I'm excited. It's growing on me a little bit. I still haven't taken no selfies and things like that, but y'all will find out when y'all see this video. So thank you guys so much for listening to the end. I'm about to go record some other content and things like that. Should I do BTS on that? I'm dropping a project next month, but I'm like recording a video for it today. I should take y'all behind the scenes. Well, I don't know. If I do that, then I'll let y'all know. Thank you guys for listening, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next video.